I told you that there's a 6'9" point guard build that everybody is sleeping on right now. This build gets an 85 3-point rating, which means it gets silver limitless range, gets a 93 block, which means it gets gold anchor on a point guard, gets an 87 ball handling, which means it gets all the best true moves in the game, gets an 87 speed and 85 acceleration so it can keep up with every other build in the game. And on top of all that, this is the badge count. 83 total badges. I'm telling you, you will never have to watch a build video ever again. So pay attention, you beta. Drop a like in the next 5 seconds or this will happen to you your next game of 2K. I wouldn't risk it. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy, Demigod, grinding. And let's face it, y'all, at this point, I'm the king of 6'9" builds. I dropped my first 6'9" build video before most people even realized how overpowered and broken they really are. And ever since then, we started slowly improving the build one by one until today, where we have finally found the perfect 6'9" point guard build. This build single-handedly made Nate Robinson, yes, dribble, Nate Robinson, rage quit out the wreck and send me this message, and then on this same day, drop off 2 NBA players playing together with a stat line that looks as crazy as this. I'm telling y'all, this build is the real deal. And the reason I can say that so confidently is because I basically took everything I learned about the game up to this point and put it into this build. So for example, my last build video, I found out that you only need 16 finishing badges to get all the badges that you need, which is a good realization. But in this video, I found the easiest, most cost-effective way to get 16 finishing badges with the least amount of attributes as possible so you can put them in other areas. Can you tell that I have no life? So that is what today is. Today, I'm gonna give y'all my dream 6'9" build that has everything you would ever want and more. And not only that, I'm also gonna give you the badges, my jump shot, my dribble moves, everything you need to know to dominate on day one. All I ask for in return for all this information in one video is for you to drop a like and drop a sub with notifications on. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the last 6'9" build video you see on this channel until maybe I hit legend and I make one for fun with the legend core badge pattern, but that won't even be a build you're gonna want to make. That's just gonna be a build I want to make for content. Now we're about to get into the build that's gonna get you the most amount of greens possible. But speaking about making the most amount of greens, Prize Picks is a daily sports fantasy app that allows you to put your NBA knowledge to the test. All you gotta do is go on the app, find your favorite players, and predict if their stats will be over or under for that game. After that, all you gotta do is put in your entry amount. The more you put in, the more you can win. I'ma go with this. And the best part is that if you sign up with Prize Picks using my link below, they will match your first deposit up to $100. So make sure to click the link in the description and sign up for Prize Picks today. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video, and let's get into it, yo. Alright, y'all, now the build. The position, of course, is gonna be point guard. You can go right or left-handed. I like to go right. The height, you're obviously gonna go 6'9". The weight is gonna be the lowest possible weight, which is 185 pounds, and the wingspan is gonna be 7'4". For those of y'all that don't know why, 7'4" is the highest possible wingspan you can get while still being able to unlock silver limitless range, which is a super important badge this year. For body shape, you can go whatever you want. I like to go defined. It is my personal preference. Now for the attributes, we're gonna start by raising our 3-point shot to an 85, unlocking silver limitless range, and we are also gonna make our mid-range a 79 to get 22 shooting badges, which is honestly overkill. You should not use any of your extra badges that you get from my career and from getting level 39. If you're a sweat like me, you should have +6 total extra badges. You should not use any of them on shooting from this point on. 22 is more than enough. If you're still struggling with 22, then your jump shot is the problem, not the badges. I promise you, it is very easy to shoot in this game once you get used to it, and that's coming from a dude who shot 30% his first 2 weeks on this game. Trust me, I understand your pain when you're first starting out, but it gets better the more you play. After that, we're gonna go to ball handle, and we're gonna make this an 87 ball handling rating. The reason we're going 87 instead of 86, even though 86 you'd be able to get all the best moves in the game, is because playmaking badges are the ones that I always feel like I don't have enough on. I'm always trying to run unpluckable on gold. I'm always gonna have silver handles for days. I'm always gonna have quick first step on gold, and I'm always gonna have bailout on bronze. But sometimes I'll be feeling like, yo, I want vice grip on gold. I also want mismatch expert. I also want special delivery for my lob. My goal is never to make my teammates better, so I'll never put on floor general or dimer. If they can't shoot, that's on them. We here to make ourselves better. All right, drop a like if you agree. Playmaking badges badges are the ones that I usually spend the most badge points on, and the ones that I usually put my extra +6 badges on as well. Which is why we're also going to make our pass accuracy a 78 instead of just a 75 to get the LeBron passed out. We're going to make it a 78 for the extra playmaking badges, as well as speed with ball, we're going to make 75. The reason we're making speed with ball 75 instead of 76 is for badge points. You see, if you go to 74, it's like that. Speed with ball is not that important. Your acceleration is what is more important. And if you're wondering why we're not going higher on pass accuracy, if I really like playmaking, it's because it costs way too much to get to 22. It'd be an extra 4 points, and we're gonna need those down the road. You'll see why. I'm sorry if I'm over explaining. I just want to show y'all my thought process so you can also think for yourself and tweak my build however you want to make it work for you and make a better version of the build for you. Anyways, moving on, your driving dunk, you're gonna go 87. The reason we're not going 86 instead of 87 is because, like I said, I figured out the most cost-effective way to get 16 finishing badges with the least amount of attributes possible, and that includes going driving dunk 87. 87 doesn't unlock anything. 86 is when you get limitless takeoff on gold, but 87 is the most efficient way to get 16 finishing badges, because now you can go 70 standing dunk, which, by the way, you will get a standing dunk 100% of the time every time you're in the paint. I don't know why it's like that, but with 70 you just be going stupid. Driving layup, you're gonna keep at 67 because you will never be doing a layup. You are a 6'9" build, and your close shot is gonna be 76, which is beautiful because you barely unlock the 16 finishing badges, but you also get fearless finisher on silver, masher on silver, fast twitch on silver, pro touch on gold, giant slayer on gold. You get a ton of badges unlocked just by reaching that 76 close shot threshold. So it's a win-win. You see, if you lower your driving dunk to an 86 and just meet the threshold, that means you have to put your close shot all the way up to an 85, which is just not worth it. Next, we're gonna go down to physicals. You're gonna max out your acceleration. Acceleration is by far the most important stat you will ever have on a 6'9". Trust me on that. It is what determines your speed boost. It determines how fast you look while dribbling. Acceleration is everything. We're also gonna max out our speed, even though speed is less important. I'll explain why we're doing that a little bit later so it'll make more sense. Your vertical, you're gonna make a 75 so you can get all the pro contact dunk animations. Your stamina is gonna be a 93. After gym rat, these will read 87 speed, 85 acceleration, 79 vertical, and 97 stamina. Now, last but not least, our defense. This category is what I learned the most about in my 3 seasons of No Life in 2K and scoring 70,000 points for Legend. And what I realized might shock you a little bit. It might be some debates in the comments, but I'm telling you from someone who no lifes this game that I fully believe what I'm about to tell you. So for permanent defense, you're gonna go 88. For steal, you're gonna go 85. Your block, you're gonna go 93, which unlocks gold anchor. In your defensive rebound, you're gonna go 65. You're gonna take down your offensive rebound all the way, and to finish it off, you're gonna go interior defense 76. Now, this is the complete opposite from every one of my other 6'9" builds, in the fact that interior defense is lower than I would usually have it, and my strength is way lower than I usually have it. Usually I have my strength maxed out and have my interior defense at an 80 to 85. But what I found out is that this badge right here is the most overpowered defensive badge behind glove on 99 steal lockdown. This badge right here makes up for everything else. Your rating don't matter. Your strength don't matter. I'm telling y'all, I've made every 6'9" build in the book. Y'all can go back to my last 6'9" build video where I had 28 defensive badges and like an 85 interior defense and max strength. I play on that build and then I play on this build and I see no difference. There is no difference in the paint defense whatsoever. Then I realized it wasn't my interior defense rating that was getting the stops. It wasn't my strength that was getting the stops. It was gold anchor that was getting me the stops. For argument's sake, just for the comments, let's say I'm wrong. I'm not wrong about this. Trust me, I'm not wrong about this, but let's just say I'm wrong. The only time interior defense and strength would come into play is if you're on the twos court and you're playing the two, meaning you're matching up against centers, which I do all the time on this build and I have no problems. But for argument's sake, let's say you're a mainly twos player and you're worried about your interior defense and your strength being low. You can always come down here and sacrifice your max speed, which you don't need anyways. I just like to have it because I play pro-am on this build and I need my defensive rotations to be fast. But you could bring that down to a 75 and up your interior defense and your strength as much as you'd like. For me, I know it's not necessary. I play every game mode. I play 2s, 3, pro-am, and stage 1s. Alright, I play every single game mode on this build and I have not ran into any issues where my strength and my interior defense was too low. And that's because of this gold anchor badge. Now, just like every other build video I make, I want y'all to use these stat lines as a baseline, and I want you to adjust them as much as you want. If you think you'll be perfectly fine with silver anchor, you could bring this down to 87 and then upgrade your interior defense and strength. You guys can do whatever you want with this build to make it more comfortable for you, but I'm telling y'all, in my personal opinion, this is the best 6ix9ine variation I have made because it uses all the knowledge that I've gained from these 3 months of playing. Now, we upgraded our free throw to 63. We're maxed out. Let's move on. Our takeover, of course, you're going limitless range. It's the most overpowered takeover in the game. And after that, I like to go perimeter badge drop lockdown badge. When you complete this build, you also still get the best title in the game, which is two-way inside out score. Now, for the badges, I'm gonna show y'all without the +6, then I'll tell y'all where I would put the +6 on this build. So I'm gonna act like I just made this build and I don't have any core badges, right? So limitless takeoff on gold, fearless finisher on silver, slithery on bronze, and we'll put posterizer on silver. Once you get your core badges, you're obviously gonna core posterizer, get you 6 more badge points. You're gonna put slithery on silver, you're gonna put masher on silver, and then with your last badge slot, I like to do drop stepper on bronze because whenever I'm clamped in the paint and pro-am, I always do a drop step and it gives me a beautiful animation. For shooting, you're gonna go green machine on gold, you're gonna go agent 3 on silver, and you're gonna go amped on gold. Then you're gonna put on limitless range. Once you get your core badges, you're gonna core limitless range, or if you're a catch and shoot user, you're gonna core catch and shoot. I don't use this badge, but if you do, you're gonna core catch and shoot so you get the most badge points possible. Then you're gonna put on limitless range silver, and this is what I be talking about when I say that I don't need more shooting badges than I already have, because bro, all of these badges are just extra. The rest of these badges are extra. Guard up barely activates. Corner specialist, if you're spotting them in the corner, obviously you'll put this. I'm not a corner sitter, I do not do that. Since I'm a pro-am player, honestly what I be doing is I be putting clutch shooter on Hall of Fame because all the other badges don't interest me. Deadeye barely activates, guard up barely activates. If you believe in those badges, you could put guard up on silver. I really don't believe in these badges whatsoever. I would not put any extra badges on shooting. The rest of those badges are all extra. And if you don't use catch and shoot like me, you would core limitless range and you would just put on Deadeye because there's just no better options. Now for playmaking, the category where I always feel like I need more badges, you're gonna put quick first step on gold, you're gonna put bailout on bronze. You never need it on silver, trust me, you will never need it on silver. And then you're gonna put hyperdrive on silver to unlock your tier 3. When you unlock your tier 3s, the first one you're gonna want to get is unpluckable on gold. Trust me, you will get ripped all day long if you do not get this badge first, bro. Lockdowns will have a field day on you. You will have 10 turnovers a game. It's just how the game is made. Once you get this badge, it becomes very easy. Once you can core that, obviously you're gonna want handles for days on silver. Your player's gonna get drained. Then this is where the dilemma happens. I really like vice grip. I love this badge. I would love to have it on gold, but I also need special delivery for throwing alley-oops because I play point guard. So what I usually do is I put vice grip on bronze and I put special delivery on silver. And if I were y'all, if you have 6 extra badge points, I would put 4 of them in playmaking. If you only have 4, I would put 2 of them in playmaking so you could at least upgrade one of these badges to their max potential. And for defense, I also feel like I need more badges over here sometimes, but I'm gonna show y'all what I would do. I put chase down on silver always. I never go higher than silver. I go interceptor on silver. I go clamps on silver. I go anchor on gold. Cord, obviously. I go glove on silver. Challenger on gold. Menace on silver. And workhorse on bronze. If you put 4 badges in your playmaking and you have 6, you have 2 extra left, I put the other 2 on defense. And if you have 4 extra badges and you put 2 on playmaking, I put the other 2 on defense as well. So again, you can max out one of these badges to their full potential. Now that we covered the badges, here are my drip moves. I'm not going to go through every single one. That'd be too much to take a screenshot of this page. These are my exact drip moves. I never change these whatsoever. Everybody asks me what my moving crossover is, that really glitchy movie crossover that I do. It is LeBron James. This is the best moving crossover in the game. The only thing I want to say about it is do not do it when your opponent is pressing up on you, or it'll be a turnover every single time. But when you do it, when you just have a little bit of space, it looks extremely glitchy. It always looks like you're driving to the paint. Then you can LeBron step back and it'll be a wide open 3 almost every single time. If not, then you run back in the paint, do a spin back, in green and easy 3. That's what y'all be seeing me do. It's really not complicated. It's honestly a very simple move. And by far the best jump shot I have ever used, and I will never change for the rest of the year, I don't care what jump shot animations come out, is base LaMelo Ball release 1 Rudy, release 2 Kobe, 35% Rudy, 65% Kobe, obviously max release speed. And the timing I use this on is very early. My friends that use this jump shot after I recommended, they like it on early. I have always been someone who uses very early. I love that I get to release it right when my hands go above my head instead of at the flick of the wrist. For me, it's just easier. But y'all figure out what you like to do, either very early or early. I would not use this jump shot on late. You will not have a fun time with it. Anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. As you are watching this video, I am most likely live on Twitch on PlayStation. I'm streaming on PlayStation for one day, then I'm going back to Xbox. I'm level 39 on Xbox, so I'll be hitting level 40 my first stream on Xbox on Saturday. But I will be live tonight, Friday, if you're not sure what day I'm talking about. Friday, December 16th, I'll be live on PlayStation. So if y'all want to come join up, maybe play with me a couple games, that'd be cool. Everything you need to know to follow is down below. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. I really hope y'all enjoy this build. Y'all have been showing mad love to my 6ix9ine builds. I see a lot of them running around in the park. It's honestly humbling. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be ballin'.